Hey everyone, I'm Kevin from DJK Music Services. I just want to quickly walk you through your client portal. This is where everything for your event lives: your contract, invoices, music requests, timeline details, and planning forms. It keeps everything organized in one place so nothing gets missed. You can log in anytime to make updates, add song requests, or send me notes. As your big day gets closer, we'll use this to finalize all the details together. If you ever have any questions while you're in there, just reach out. I'm always happy to help. Let's get it started. Okay, let's select Music Playlist. It's going to bring us to a new window, and these lists are already set up, and you can choose from them by clicking on it. And then making the following selections. You can add the song to either your must play list, your play if possible list, or your do not play list. So let's pick must play. Let's add another one on the play if possible list. Let's add another one on the do not play list. Okay, now let's close this window, and you can see the lists are already starting to populate. All right, let's say you want to search for a song. Okay, there we go. Let's add this one to the must play list. Okay, now let's say you pick a song that is not in the library. There's a little over 33,000 songs in here. So there is a few songs that won't be available in the list. So we'll just do that. Okay, can't find the song you're looking for. Enter it by hand. Let's click that link, and then you can key in the song and the artist. Okay, there's many lists here. There's genres, decades, wedding inspiration lists, and a hit list. Okay, let's say we have our own list from Spotify. Let's click on the import from Spotify. Now, I've already done this, so the login information has already been entered, and then I verified the account and gave access to myself. So let's go to choose a playlist, and for argument's sake, I will pick this one here with 50 songs in it. We're going to go back to the playlist, and now you're going to see the Spotify lists are there as well. Okay, now this is set to 50 Spotify songs, 30 must plays, 30 play if possibles, and 20 do not plays. So we can take songs from our Spotify and then move them up to the other lists, and then either remove this Spotify list and add a new one. If you've updated it, you can clear it and then add a new list, but it will let you only do 50 Spotify on the list, 50 songs on the Spotify list. So let's move that to must play. Let's move this to play if possible, and then we'll move edamame to do not play. Okay, so those have all been added, and that is the quick. So let's go back to import from Spotify. What we're going to do here is we're going to clear the existing Spotify list. Choose playlist to import. Let's see if I got, here's one song. Back to playlist, and you can see the only thing that's added to the Spotify is that one song, and the rest of the list has been cleared. However, the songs that we moved up the list are on there. And then, as well as them being on here, we can add a note. Just like that. And then save. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the music playlist portion. So I'm going to go back into the dashboard. Okay, next up we have the planning form. Okay, so up top is all the general information, your names, phone number, email, ceremony time, if it's applicable, same as cocktail and dinner time, along with the name of your vendors. That's all straightforward. Next, we'll move on to the ceremony, cocktail, and dinner reception highlights. So, if you do have a ceremony, you're going to hit yes for the prelude music, and then you're going to make a selection from the drop down menu. Everything is saved in real time. Okay, next we'll move on to a processional song. So, that is what the wedding party and bride will walk down to, or just the bride, or just the bridesmaids and the bride. Many different variations. So I'm going to select a processional song. So I'm going to click either on the text or on the music symbol. And then I'm going to search for my song. Okay, going to select one here. Add it to the form. And it's that easy. And it's saved in real time. Let's say there's a second processional song. Click yes. Music symbol. And there's inspiration lists here as well. So I'm going to click on the wedding list. I'm going to go down to ceremony processional, and I'm just going to select one of those for argument's sake. To form. Okay, done. Any special instructions going to be put down here. License signing song, same idea. And recessional song, same idea. Okay, cocktail music, again, drop down menu. Make your selection. Dinner music, drop down menu. Make your selection. Introductions, so that's if you're doing a grand entrance. We're going to make a song selection for that. We're going to click on the music note. Again, we'll go into the inspiration list for wedding. And we'll go down to introductions. And then we'll just select one of these. Perfect. And the rest of the information in this section is pretty straightforward. Bride and groom dance. Yes. And we'll look here, first dance. And make a selection. And so forth. Now, if you're making a selection on here, I covered it in the music playlist portion, and don't have it, enter it by hand. It's that simple. Okay, I'm going to move down to the bridal party introductions. So this is before the dinner reception of the grand entrance. And then you're just going to name all the people that you would like to be announced coming into the room, with yourself as being last. Speeches and toast, name of the person speaking. And then you have a drop-down menu for each speech. And it could be before dinner, after first, second, third, fourth, or fifth course, or just after dinner. And the rest is all the same. And then other information. Okay, so you've picked a cover version of a song or an instrumental version of a song. You can copy the URL and paste it into this other information section, and then just put what it relates to beside it. And that pretty much covers that section. Okay, let's head on into the event timeline. Okay, so this section here, there's no need for you to do it if you've already have a timeline in place that you're working with. However, it is available to you, and there's more information on here than relative to DJ services. However, you're free to use it and distribute to any other vendors, family, wedding party, etc. Okay, so I have a few things already added here. So I'm going to add in a couple more things just to give you an idea. Go to activity. Let's pick an activity and then a time. And then add the activity. And then we'll just add another one in here. This is pretty easy to follow. Fishing arrival. 30 p.m. And then you can add a note here if you'd like. And there you go. And your note would be added to the bottom. Okay, let's head into your payment gateway. Okay, here's where all your event financials live. If you do need to print an invoice or a statement, you can do so here. So that looks like. As well as make a payment. E-transfer is preferred. However, if you do need to make a credit card payment, that option is available to you. Payment, bring you to the screen, continue to payment. It's where you can enter your credit card information as well as your personal information. Payment history is here as well. That sums that up. Lastly, on the dashboard, we have the guest request. And you'll find a URL code that you can copy and send to guests at your event, as well as turn it into a QR code if you wanted to add it to an invitation. It is set to 1 per guest. However, that number can be changed. You just have to let me know. And then you have full control over the guest requests. You can go into see your requests. And you can remove them. Okay, just going to quickly run over the menu at the top. The dashboard we've covered. Here's the details of your event. Just confirm that everything's correct, and then you can send a message if something needs to be changed. The planning page, this shows the progress of all the forms that we've gone through. From here, you could mark them complete. You can take action, so you can edit, view, download, or print. Let's say you mark it complete. However, something has changed in the event and you need to reopen. Just simply click on it, go to edit, back to planning, and then as you can see, it's unchecked now, so you can make any changes that you need to change. As well as it does get sent to me as soon as you complete it, and then it will also send me a notification if you've decided to edit it as well. Documents tab, that is going to be anything I've sent you, service agreement, quotations, any information like that. Payment, again, similar to the one on the dashboard. You can look at statements, make payments. Message us. Send me a message if you'd like, if there's any changes to be noted. Change your password. And then log out. So that concludes the tutorial of the client portal. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to your event. Have a great day.